More Americans are choosing to leave the United States and start new lives abroad. But why? What's driving them away? And what are they hoping to find? In this video, I'll break down the top reasons behind the growing trend and its first up, cost of living. Across the U.S., rising prices for housing, groceries, and even basic healthcare are squeezing families tighter than ever. A recent survey found that nearly half of Americans cite lower living expenses as a top reason they're considering life abroad, and it's easy to see why. In cities like Miami, housing prices have surged by more than 25% since 2018, making homeownership out of reach for many. But abroad, the story is very different. In places like Portugal, Mexico, or Thailand, many Americans report living just as comfortably, sometimes even better, while spending only half of what they would back home, for many. Number 2 is healthcare. The United States has one of the most expensive medical systems in the world, spending about $12,742 per person annually, nearly double the average of other wealthy nations. Medical procedures are shockingly expensive. For example, an appendectomy in the U.S. can cost over $33,600, compared to just $3,200 in South Korea, a nearly 90% savings. A hospital stay costs around $18,000 on average in the U.S., while the OECD average is only about $6,200. One American even faced a $50,000 ambulance bill at home, but found affordable care after relocating to South Korea. For retirees, chronically ill patients, or freelancers grappling with sky-high premiums, these savings aren't just financial, they're life-changing. Affordable healthcare abroad is one of the most compelling reasons Americans are choosing to move overseas. Third is work-life balance and quality of life. Americans work some of the longest hours in the developed world, on average about 1,750 hours a year. However, while in Germany, it's closer to 1,350. Vacation time shows the same gap. In the US, the average worker gets just 2 weeks off, while in much of Europe, 4 to 6 weeks is standard. That difference reshapes daily life. In places like Tuscany, expats describe slower mornings, long shared meals, and a culture that values rest and connection as much as productivity. Add in beautiful landscapes, historic towns, and the chance to travel easily across Europe, and it's clear why so many Americans choose this lifestyle. Working hard is fine, but moving abroad is often about finally learning how to live well. Fourth is political and social climate. For many Americans, the decision to move abroad isn't just about money. It's about feeling safe, respected, and heard. In recent years, political divisions, rising tensions, and concerns over personal rights have left some people searching for stability elsewhere. According to Reuters, growing numbers of Americans, especially those in marginalized communities, are looking to countries like Portugal, Spain, and Africa, where they feel greater social acceptance and stronger protections. Beyond politics, safety is also a factor. Compared to the U.S., many expats report lower crime rates and far less concern about gun violence abroad. For families and individuals alike, the promise of a calmer, more predictable environment can be a powerful motivator to start over in a new country. Fifth is global mobility and opportunity. Thanks to remote work and digital tools, it's now easier than ever to live and work from almost anywhere. For Americans, moving abroad often means access to opportunities that feel out of reach at home. Many countries actively encourage newcomers with residency programs like Portugal's Golden Visa or Spain's Digital Nomad Visa. Taxes are another big factor. While the U.S. taxes worldwide income, some countries offer lower rates or generous breaks for foreign residents. And then there's the lifestyle itself. Picture working from a sunny cafe in Greece, or enjoying life in a beachfront apartment in Mexico, all at a fraction of U.S. living costs. For many, mobility isn't just about travel, it's about freedom, flexibility, and building a better future abroad. Sixth is community and belonging. Many Americans discover that moving abroad not only changes their lifestyle but also expands their sense of connection. In smaller towns across Europe, Latin America, or Asia, community life often revolves around markets, plazas, and shared meals. Neighbors know each other, and friendships grow quickly. Something many people feel has been lost back in the U.S. beyond local culture. Expat networks are thriving worldwide. From Facebook groups to language exchange meets, it's easy to find people who have gone through the same journey and are eager to help. That mix of local hospitality and global community makes settling in smoother than expected. For many Americans, the strongest reason to stay abroad isn't just lower costs. It's finally feeling a deeper sense of belonging. Americans are moving abroad for lower costs, affordable healthcare, more balance, safety, freedom, and a stronger sense of community. If you've ever wondered where you could live better for less, try my free cost of living comparison tool in the description. It's the fastest way to explore your options abroad.